I'm Ray.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Jenny, and we're Weber Family Reviews, and we are discussing games that we suggest you give as gifts. And joining us this time, who do we got?
Andrew, I am their child.
You sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
How old?
11. My mother gave birth to me. I'm sure she knows that.
Alright.
Okay, and he's a 6th grader, so.
Starting out middle school.
Yep.
Alright. So, you know what? You start.
Okay, so the first game I'd recommend is Sonic the Hedgehog Monopoly Gamer, probably because I just really love Sonic, so this is probably why it's in the house, but it's pretty quick. It's better, to me it's better than regular Monopoly, which I've played both so I can judge them, but it's much quicker. Sure, you only have 4 characters, but that can easily be worked around by getting a different Monopoly Gamer, like Mario Monopoly Gamer, something like that.
Yeah, that's a great version of Monopoly if you know they're family gamers. And it's really Monopoly fix because you fight the bosses. This one's a race.
That one's a race. The other Monopoly Gamer, is more traditional-ish, but you're still fighting. You're still trying to get those bosses because the bosses are worth it, but you need money to fight them. All right, I'm going for Point Salad. Point Salad, you're basically drafting parts of a salad because you love salad.
No, Mom likes salad.
I like salad. But,
okay.
And then you want to get certain combinations to get points and the point cards. So you're drafting either point cards or the ingredients. What's funny is you can flip one of your points cards to its ingredient side. But if you do that, no going back. Really quick, really easy. I pretty much gave you the entire rules. And, I mean, it really goes fast and fun. And so if you've got a group of non-gamers and you want to give this as a gift, I bet you they pick it up pretty quick.
My suggestion for non-gamers is Summer Camp. So this is a target game. It's a deck builder and a bit of a race, but really easy rule set to learn, fun. And so if you're looking for something, you know, you want an easy game, but you don't want to go with one of the kind of obvious choices maybe that you think of like Ticket to Ride. This is easy to find. It's relatively inexpensive. And it's a lot of fun, and it really does have that fun summer camp vibe going for it. It teaches a lot of different mechanics in it, so it's a great game for people starting out because you learn a little bit of everything, and it's a good jumping off for later.
It's a race game, too.
Yeah.
Like Sonic Monopoly. But next up we have King of Tokyo. This is my second favorite board game that we own, and it's pretty quick. It's not too long, but it's definitely not one of the shortest games. But I like how you can pick a gigantic monster and you can beat the living snot out of other giant monsters. Like we have King Kong and Godzilla.
No, they're called different things because they don't own the rights to them.
I know, so they just kind of took them and were like, hey, let's give King Kong a robot a guy. Boom, now he's property of ours. Let's smack him in a game now so he can beat the snot out of a rip-off Godzilla.
Alright,
Okay.
put it back up
This
there.
is pretty much just gamer Monopoly. Really easy.
It's Yahtzee.
Gamer Yahtzee. That's the word I was looking for. It's because he wasn't quitting talking. Anyways, really easy and quick. If you know how to play Yahtzee, you can play that game, but it's a lot of fun to beat up on the monsters. And there's ways to win actually without fighting. And that works in a 5 to 6 player game.
It works in the other ones too. It's just...
Yeah, and it does support up to 6, which is pretty good.
Alright, so my next one is one of the rare talked about. And we tried to pick ones for the most part that aren't talked about much. New York 1901 is a tile placement game with some set collection, and it's kind of the next step beyond Ticket to Ride. Would you say that's about right? Because you got to reserve the area.
I played Ticket to Ride, but not this.
Well, we can fix that. But this one is really smooth. It's fun. It's blue-orange game, so it's got a lot of good components, but it actually works quite well, and I think it's underrated, and kind of, it's still available, but it's kind of not on the shelves and like anymore. So, New York 1901.
For a family weight game, this is Dungeon Mayhem, and this
We love it.
we do. This actually shows a lot of where this is an expansion box, but the base game comes with 4 decks in it. It's like, I think MSRP is $14.99, but we've picked it up at Target for like $4. And it's super easy to learn. It's easy to play because
It's
really
only like 10 minutes long, and the cards are already starting to show wear because we've been playing it so much.
Yes, and we actually have 2 complete copies with all the expansions. One here, and then one in
my great-grandparents' motorhome.
On your grandparents' motorhome.
have
And we own a 3rd copy of just the base at the cabin in Talkeetna. The boys love it because they like to beat up at each other. It's a very take that game.
I like to be a Katniss Cube versus a big block of slime. Look at my brother who was a dragon and just start burping my bones on him. My parents hate that card, burp their bones, because when you destroy that shield card, you take 2 damage. So my parents thoroughly despise it.
All right, you're good.
Well, anyways, it's really easy and quick to play, but it's a great family choice because you get to attack each other, which siblings love, but it's over so fast no one gets mad. And as I said, it's so easy. You can give it to almost anyone and they can play it with their kids. So.
All right, Andrew, next.
My last game I'd recommend is Jurassic Park Danger because I love dinosaurs. Ever since I came into existence, my mother knew more about dinosaurs than she did last time. But what you do is you run around Isla Sorna being chased by a Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus, and T-Rex, and you try not to die. And to win, you have to get 3 people off the island. But each dinosaur has their own special abilities. And I think I've done a review on this game on a different episode of the channel, so please go watch that.
All right.
And you this is a 1 versus many, so you can either play he likes playing the dinosaurs. So someone controls all 3 dinosaurs, and then depending on the player number is actually how many people have to get off the island to survive, and how many the dinosaurs have to eat to win.
Yep.
So 1 versus many, it's a Ravensburger, and obviously Ravensburger's done a great job with some of the IP games.
Yeah, like, we have another one, like Minecraft Biomes and Builders.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's another Ravensburger.
That's a
that's
good
a
one.
great choice too.
Really good one. Also,
There's
it
his
does
honorable
try-
mention.
Honorable mentions.
Okay.
I have another one, though. Should I do that one, too?
No. Hey.
Denying the fact that I should do honorable mentions.
Settle down. Wow, words. All right. So this is for the heavy gamer. Terraforming Mars is a good game. One of our friends has pretty much all of it, but it takes a long time to set up. It's got a lot of moving parts and the like. Now, what's funny is I have the Terraforming Mars Ares expansion. This one we kickstarted, runs pretty smooth. Not sure how much quicker it is, depending on the situation and the player count, but it does very well. Setup's a lot quicker, and you can find the non-Kickstarter version at Target for, I think it was less than $40. And it is an engine building game where you're trying to terraform Mars.
Yeah. So you take Mars and just make it flat and put a bunch of stuff on it.
You haven't played the game, Andrew.
That's just when I think of terraforming.
Okay. So, Terraforming Mars, the Ares expedition. Thank you.
And then my last choice here, this is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, the deck building one. And this really, if you know that the people in your life like a certain IP, really anything in that IP is going to be a hit. And this is a game, we actually haven't played the newest expansion, we have it downstairs, it's on my want to play list. Mm-hmm. And we've had a lot of fun with this. The starting deck for this is so easy. Anyone can play it. So you can give this to a non-gamer. And if you give it to a gamer, they just recommend you start with boxes 1 through 3 open.
Yep.
So it works for anyone. But my real recommendation here is if you know they like an IP, pick something that. We've given Power Play, which is the NHL deck building game, to a lot of people who we know like hockey. There's some really good games about different things. So if you know, oh, they're kind of getting into gaming and you want to get them, dig them a little bit deeper, look for something in that IP family that you know they like. And there's been some really good IPs out lately that have really done a really good job. Dune Imperium, we didn't particularly love Dune Imperium, but it would be a great choice for someone who did. And
it's a good game.
It's a good game. It just wasn't our game per se, but that would be a great choice. And that just came out. So.
All right. So those are games that are kind of not on the radar for the most part. I mean, Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle is, so there's that. But
King of Tokyo's everywhere.
That's true. But the other ones were pretty much, we tried to find gift games that were a bit different because you also understand that even if you're going for a gamer friend, these are some of these at least would be ones that they may not have. So thank you, and see you on the next video.
Happy holidays.